Jared Michael Johnson, and this is the Orpheum. This area is the dressing room. Well, actually, this is the men's dressing room where we're standing right now. Now, it's been demoed quite a bit, substantially. There's a few more things that have to be done. Of course, we do have to load up all the concrete that we've been destroying. Now, this is a part of the air conditioning system. This was added about 1927 or 1929, one of those. We have conflicting reports. But this particular machine we're going to take out, and we're going to turn this general area where it's in, and a few feet beyond it, into a green room for our future performers here at the Orpheum. Over here we have the women's dressing room. Now, the ladies get the larger area because women get to wear things like hoop skirts. In the room behind me, we had an old boiler, and the remnants of this old boiler can be seen all around me. We had to chisel this thing out and then put pneumatic jacks in the areas that we chiseled, and ultimately we managed to pry the thing apart into these many sections. These things weigh about 800 pounds apiece, and it's going to be a heck of a job getting them out of here. But we're going to do it, because we need to have dressing rooms. Underneath the stairs here, we have several pieces that we consider treasures, but because they're pretty much built into the place, we're going to give you a bit of a double bonus for this week. So take a look at Haphazard Mary and the graffiti that they left behind here. Now, I don't know if they knew if anyone was going to see this again, but whoever Haphazard Mary was, there's a plane that's on there. I'm going to assume it has something to do with flight, but they decided, might as well just leave our mark while we're here staying at the Orpheum. Of course, I don't believe that they would have a biplane at the Orpheum. And on this second stair here, we can see we have a group called Sweets Trio. They left behind their mark, as well as several others there. You can also see we have dates 1937, etc. And on the stair below, we have a poem that was left by an unknown author. Now, I'll try and provide everyone with a transcription of this later so that we can all get this read, but it is a little beautiful ditty, and I'm glad that we have it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut these stairs out and then display them here when we rebuild the staircase, because it's a little steep on the way down, and on the way up I don't want anyone to trip. So we're going to hang on to these things for sure. Now it's time for one of my favorite segments that we do here, the Treasure of the Week. This week we have something that we brought up actually early this week, and these are posters that we found underneath the audience in that crawl space area. These were entombed in drywall. So when we were knocking out some walls down there for some makeshift offices and perhaps maybe a makeshift speakeasy, or so we've been told, we found these things nailed into support struts. And so when we knocked out the walls, we were amazed to find these bits of color, and we said, oh my gosh, well, we have to keep going. And even on the walls that we weren't intending to demo. So we knocked these things out, and one by one, we kept finding these amazing little prints. Now, these aren't handmade. These are actually printed out, but they were set up around this support strut as if someone was down there working in an office quite regularly and was enjoying them. So I'm glad that we have them. I'm glad that they're in such stellar condition. We will display these as best we can, and in the most proper way that we can. We might even get them framed and have them out here in our lobby. We'll see. Well, I think that's going to end our time here. Welcome back to the Orpheum. We'll see you next week.